BeamNG 0.29 is here. I'm going to show you all you need to know about this brand new update, and let's start with the new vehicle. It's a minivan called the Soliad Lansdale. It's a relatively generic 1990s, early 2000s American minivan. Now this is based on something like the 1999 Ford Windstar or an old Chrysler Grand Voyager, probably the first or second generation. I do like the look of this thing. It's got that very classic look. It kind of looks like the minivan in like a GTA game. It's quite generic, but it really does encapsulate all that was great about minivans of this era. So we've got sliding doors, which look quite nice. There you go. The interior is actually really nicely modelled as we go in. Look at this. Looks really nice. It's got a very 90s feel to it, and look at those seats. Wow. Here's the driver's view. As you can see, you have a very high up driving position. The mirrors are quite good, and I think this one's got 7 seats. Might even have 8 seats. Wow, cool. If we look underneath the steering wheel, we can see the hood release, and over here a moving ignition switch. Look at that. That's really cool. Here is the engine. There are 3 types of engine available for this vehicle. There's a straight 4, a V6, and V8. In fact, there's even diesels available for like the European spec minivans. So then, driving the Soliad Lansdale. This is the second vehicle in the Soliad brand. We had the Soliad Wendover a few updates back. Here we go, we're off. Automatic gearbox, it's a bit of a slush box, but a 2.5 litre engine here, straight 4, it's not too bad. Now, how is it to drive? It's kind of floaty, doesn't feel, oh, it's bouncing, wow, that's weird. Okay, we will do a crash test with this thing. I've just got to find a brick wall to smash it into. But yeah, it feels pretty good on the move. They've actually changed the tyre squealing noises in this update. So if I get some kind of weird tail-out action going... Listen to that. I think it's a little bit better. It's not perhaps amazing. Oh dear. It's not amazing, but I think it's nice they've changed the tyre squeal sound effects. There you go. I've moved my view down a little bit. It feels quite nice down here, but look at the dashboard lighting. That's really nice. Okay, let's do a crash test. We're going to go about 70 miles per hour. Looks like the speedo is overreading a bit, but that's kind of realistic. Here we go. Slow motion. One of the rims fell off. Oh, that is a really good crash model, as we'd expect from a new vanilla game vehicle. That's great. Okay, on the interior, wow, all this is crumpled and deformed. Yep, the interior deforms. That's great. There are a grand total of 34 variants of the Soliad Lansdale. I'm going to pick out my favourites and review them. So this is a European domestic market Lansdale. It's got a diesel engine and a manual gearbox. Awesome. Let's go. Whoa! So this thing doesn't have traction control or ESP. I think it does have anti-lock brakes. But oh my goodness, the turning circle is not good. How damaged are we? Barely a scratch. Okay, what are they doing? Yeah, traffic's still not great in this update. It does handle okay. I love the beige and wood interior. I'd kill for a car that had an interior like this. I don't know, I'm just a sucker for beige. But yeah, a cool little variant. Here is the police variant. I have to say that's one of the coolest police liveries I've ever seen. It's based on the 3.3 litre S. That's the V6, and here we go. Has it got sport mode? No, it doesn't. Siren? Yeah, cool, generic American siren. And actually, this is the S, so it handles a little bit better. It's not sporty, but it's pretty good. How good would this be as a police vehicle? There's no cage in the back or anything. I guess it's used to just transport... Whoa, did you see that flash from the... Whoa! That flash from the lights when it went off? That was kind of cool. But yeah, it says community relations on the side. I don't think this could be used as like a proper police vehicle. Maybe to transport police officers around. But yeah, kind of interesting. Whoa, my goodness, that guy stopped. He wouldn't dare hit a police minivan. Here we go, we're going to do another crash test. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, really, really good, isn't it? This is the Sport SE with all-wheel drive. It's actually the facelifted model, which they built up to 2007. I kind of look like the Pontiac-looking grille at the front there. Anyway, let's rev this baby up. It's got a 3.8 litre V6. That is the worst start ever. Come on. Yeah, the automatic gearbox kind of lets this thing down. But with all-wheel drive, it has more traction, and it's a little bit firmer suspension. Feels pretty good. And look at these seats. We've actually got bucket seats in here in a minivan. That is just crazy. And look, a sunroof. Great. So that was the highest spec you could get from the factory, but this is the V8 Tuner Special. It has a 4.4 litre supercharged V8. Manual gearbox, all-wheel drive. This should be a lot of fun. Here we go. Whoa! That is awesome. Wow, a lot of grip. feels pretty good, feels pretty fast as well, and oh, much, much harsher suspension, better for racing. Can we get a four-wheel drift in this thing? Yes, we can! That is surprisingly easy to drift, wow. Oh, I just saw my first Soliad Lansdale in traffic. That's awesome. I love the matte black paint job as well. That looks great. Really like it. This is the race spec Lansdale. Minivan racing, is it really a thing? Well, let's find out. 3.8 litre V6. It's pretty quick. It's got a big supercharged engine. Look at that shifter down there. That's great. I love the interior, the like fluorescent green roll cage. How does it handle? Let's see. Whoa, brakes pretty good. Oh, tight handling. Really good. Yeah, awesome. So yeah, minivan racing, it actually works. That's cool. So before we move on to the rest of the update, let's talk about some of the things I'm not so keen on with this minivan. Now, it does have cool details like the sliding doors, but the clock in here, 12:59 at all times. It's a bit weird. When you open the doors, also the lights in here don't come on. I swear other vehicles have both the clock and these interior lights. Anyway, this is limited to the automatics, but there is an overdrive switch on the end of this gear shifter, but you can't switch to it like at all. I don't know, overdrive would be kind of cool to have. I don't know why they'd put overdrive there and not give us it as an option, you know? Do you want to play BeamNG's 0.29 update in multiplayer? Look no further than Connect Hosting for instant BeamNG server setup with 99% uptime. Check out my affiliate link in the description and the pinned comment and choose the server option that's right for you. Better yet, use my discount code SIMADV for 20% off. That's SIMADV, SIMADV. Connect Hosting even offers hosting for other games like Assetto Corsa and Minecraft. Thank you so much to my new affiliate partners at Connect Hosting. By using the link and code, you'll also be supporting me. Another great feature of this update is the Gambler 500 configs. There are 8 new Gambler 500 inspired vehicle configs. You might know there's been a Gambler 500 modding competition recently. None of the mods made their way into this update, but here are the 8 configs. The Jovetta Bolide 6x4 Gambler 500, the Iron Owl, uses a Legrand drivetrain. The Ibishu Pigeon Gambler 500 Poojin, a D-series rear axle with a porta potty at the back. We've got the Autobello Piccolina Gambler 500 La Bruta Anatra, which is based on rubber ducks and has a bathtub. The Ibishu Covet Unstable, a free-wheel drive config, basically a pigeon in reverse. The Gavril Grand Marshal Grand Scavenger, which is more like a derby car. The Ibishu Covet the Incapable, covet with a back half replaced with a trailer. The Soliad Wendover Croco, a crocodile-inspired variant. And the Soliad Lansdale, that brand new minivan, has the landslide variant. It's a reinforced minivan built from scrapped parts. So let's try out the Soliad Lansdale Gambler 500 variant. I've got to say the skin looks really cool. It's all rusty, but it looks great. You might have noticed this over here. We're going to try that out a bit later. So it is automatic, this thing. Oh, it's kind of dirty interior. That's nice. I like how they made it all dirty inside. Okay. Is it powerful? No, it's not. But basically, the Gambler 500 is a challenge where people go around places in North America usually, build cars on a $500 budget, and then go around picking up trash in the wilderness. So it's a pretty cool challenge. That does mean they have to be good off-road though, and this thing, whoa! Yep, it's pretty good. It took that absolutely fine. It's got a big purple like cage around it, protect the people inside and protect the chassis. So this is an awesome off-road vehicle. Okay, then let's try the Unstable. And it's called the Unstable because it's free-wheeled and free-wheel drive. Look at that wheel at the back. It's huge. It's like a tractor wheel. Okay, putting it into first gear. It does turn well slowly. Okay, that's good. Let's try and go around here now. Yeah, so it's pretty easy to flip, but awesome. I guess it really does live up to its name. I think we've got a beer keg back here. Is that a beer keg? What the heck? Okay, how fast does this baby go? Wow, listen to the noise of that tyre back there. That is ridiculous. Look at that tyre. Okay, high-speed stability. It does have a little bit of high-speed stability. Whoa, the rear tyre is really wide, so it's actually quite hard to flip unless you're really trying. Okay, no, whoa. That is one of the weirdest handling vehicles I've ever tried in BeamNG. There we go. We flipped it over, but it's got a reinforced like roll cage, so yeah, pretty good at crashing. The best way to try out all of the new vehicles is with the missions. There are 25 new missions. Some of them are listed here in the scenario screen and some are on the map screen. Let's try the Jungle Rumble, Gambler 500, an end-to-end race through jungle terrain. So what vehicles are in the lineup here? We've got the Croc There's the bathtub, Piccolina, the 6x4 Civetta, and the Lansdale. I think we're in the Lansdale, are we? Nice. Okay, here we go. We are off. Right, this is going to be cool. Let's try and pit this guy, get him out of the competition. No, he's kind of forced me off the road. Look at that bathtub thing, though. Rubber duck bathtub. It's awesome. Okay, whoa. I've never been up here on this Jungle Rock map. It's kind of interesting. There's the croc at the front. Let's try and have a quick look at it. It's kind of a cool one because, you know, the Wendover is a wedge-shaped thing, so they've kind of played into the attributes the cars have, and it looks even more like a crocodile now with its pointy front end. Come on, go, go, go. Stupid automatic gearboxes. Oh my goodness. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Come on. We can do it. Yeah, two Soliads fighting it out. Come on, go. I love how the snorkel is made out of drain pipe, by the way. That's a really cool feature. We've got a spare tire at the back though, and what's that in the rear? I don't know what that is. Some kind of transformer or battery? I don't know what that is. So here we go, crossing the finish line in the Soliad Lansdale. What a pro. The car, that is, not me. We also finally have a drag variant of the Autobello Piccolina. This isn't a Gambler 500 inspired vehicle. It's just a cool dragster. Look at this. It's suitably fast. It's called the Sweetheart. It looks great. It's got a kind of a roll cage inside, and yeah, definitely something you've got to check out in this update because it's probably going to go unnoticed. We also have some new props, including this porta potty, although in the UK we call this a portaloo. In fact, if we get in, does it go like occupied on the inside? Oh, we can't get in. We can kind of knock it over though. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, but you can open the door. That's kind of cool. We've also got these engines. So most of the engines are like available in the game. You can now spawn as props. There's a 5.7 litre V8 there, the tiny Ibishu engine, and I think that's some kind of straightforward. I don't really remember. But also we've got a bathtub. Yay, perfect. Just what I wanted in BeamNG. And let's finish the video off with another Lansdale variant. This is the Super Tuner with some kind of cheetah or leopard skin print on the side. That's kind of odd. But yeah, look at this thing. Weird suspension, but what do I think of 0.30? Well, first things first, let's talk about the kind of weird tire squeal. It's okay. It sounds more like a movie sound effect tire squeal than anything. Also, look at the camera on the Soliad Lansdale. It's kind of weird. It's like off. Like, it's high, and it's far back, so it's not really normal. The interior is also a bit weird, but it's not quite as bad. That's just a little bit strange. I'm sure they'll patch this stuff in a future update. I also think that because the update has a lot of random, like, content that's been added to the update, I don't get much of a sense of direction of where BeamNG is headed. Like, there's nothing really gluing it all together apart from the Gambler 500 stuff that makes me think this is a massive content update. What we're waiting for is 0.30, and the devs have said it's going to be a big update with several major improvements and new features. So yeah, 0.29 is pretty good. It's got a few little bugs that need to be ironed out. Don't take that as criticism. I do think this is a great update, much better than 0.28. As you guys know, I did criticize that quite a lot. But make sure you're subscribed because we're going to go over all of the other configs at some point, maybe those Gambler 500 configs. We'll definitely check that out at some point. And of course, I'll be doing a video on 0.30 when it comes out. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to see another BeamNG video, why not click the one on screen right now where it shows the best modded minivan you can get to compare the Soliad Lansdale to the competition. So thanks so much for watching. That's all from me, and I'll see you soon for some more simulator adventures.